the weirdos are at it again. I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Just disappointed. So what did they do this time? Well, they had the gall to go after Iñaki Godoy because he made an ad for McDonald's. Now, who is Iñaki Godoy? Well, he is the actor who plays Monkey D. Luffy in the live action for One Piece. First of all, I want you to take a look at this commercial just so you can see the terrible, awful, inhumane thing that he did. Now, the commercial is in Spanish, but I will explain what happens along the way. Here we go.
Presentando el nuevo arequipe frappé de McDonald's.
Corte. Iñaki, la línea es el nuevo dulce de leche frappé de McDonald's.
Ok. Solamente que en el teleprompter pone arequipe.
Okay, so basically they are presenting a new flavor, which is dulce de leche, as the director is saying, right? He's saying like, Iñaki, the line is dulce de leche. But Iñaki's like, oh yeah, okay, but the teleprompter says arequipe. And so what's the problem here?
Lo que pasa es que en Colombia le decimos arequipe.
Right, so he's saying, well, in Colombia, we call this food, this particular food, arequipe. And then that starts the age-old debate.
En Cuba le decimos fanguito.
Cuba, fanguito.
En Perú es manjar blanco.
Perú, manjar blanco.
Oh, güey, es cajeta.
En serio,
Cajetas in Mexico.
¿Cómo va a ser cajeta? En Perú es el original.
Now, I am in Peru, so I buy manjar blanco, but I am also Argentinian, so I love my dulce de leche.
Porque la comida es más rica.
No, yo toda la vida le he dicho cajeta. Ok, a ver, si eres una versión donde digamos manjar blanco, luego
Ay, no, señores.
El guión dice dulce de leche, así que dejémoslo así.
Then you've got the clearly Argentinian director saying, look, the script says dulce leche, so let's leave it like that, right? In a very sarcastic Argentinian accent. I love it.
¿Entendido? Dulce de leche. ¿Me puedes pasar un popote, por favor?
¿Quieres decir un sorbete?
Okay, and then starts another debate about how do we call a straw in Spanish. So he calls for a popete, and the person giving him the straw says sorbete. I imagine that could be Peruvian because they call it sorbete here. And then, of course, you can hear everybody starting another debate.
Popote. Como sea que le digas, es un dulce de leche frappé.
Right, in Argentina we say pajita, which might sound weird in other Spanish-speaking countries. So basically, that's it. That's the commercial, and I loved it because it has this debate on words about, you know, food and objects that have different words in different Spanish-speaking countries. And I first saw this on Instagram, and you can see the comments. They just love it, right? Dulce de leche, right? Making a play on Monkey D. Luffy. Haha, what an incredible commercial. They managed to have half of Latam. Latam is basically Latin American. Nobody's talking about how good this commercial actually is. Arequipe en pitillo, Team Fanguito. And then, of course, you've got the only comment that I found here, an activist talking about Luffy would not be making a commercial for a company that supports the genocide of, you know, where. And these are mainly some of the comments that you saw not on this post, which is a fan account for Iñaki, right? Everybody here is basically, you know, praising it, saying the same things as the Instagram one, especially the Spanish speakers. But if we go to quotes, we've got the usual suspects here, right? A true Luffy wouldn't endorse a company that supports genocide. First of all, this is not Luffy, it is Iñaki Godoy, and he is making a commercial for the McDonald's in his country. I imagine this is Mexico, and there's absolutely nothing political about the ad at all. It is actually a very diverse and inclusive commercial. How dare you criticize having so many different Latin people in it? How dare you, you bigots! Then you had this one, says F McDonald's and Iñaki, all my homies supports place. Honestly, like, how offensive is it that you would change Chopper's pirate flag made by Dr. Hiriluk, I cannot pronounce his name, which has so much meaning for his character? We've got boycott the live action, it was ass compared to the anime anyway. F off, bro. Like, you F off. Live action sucks. F this Zionist. Like, what are you people talking about? Now, thankfully, there are a lot of people calling this out. People criticizing this, saying Luffy wouldn't do that. Bro, Luffy would probably do this in exchange for a Big Mac. All the fake fans revealing themselves in the quotes. McDonald's doesn't support Israel and not everybody knows about the boycott. Iñaki did nothing wrong. Luffy wouldn't do that. He probably would if it means free food. And my favorite one, oh no guys, Luffy's actor Iñaki Godoy starred in a McDonald's ad. How dare he support genocide? He's not my Luffy. Y'all sound insane, by the way. And you do, you really do. And a lot of people in the quotes also pointed out that this is not the first time that One Piece has done a collaboration with McDonald's. 2023, they had a collab with McDonald's and it actually looks pretty good in Japan, of course. I'm gonna play a bit of it, speed it up so I don't get hit. Look at that burger. Chicken Tatsu, the real One Piece. Get your chicken at McDonald's Japan. Now, I am a bit confused about the timeline because we have this 2023, right? We've got then these pictures that are from 2 years ago. So I'm a bit confused about that. Presented here, we've got Seth and Sanji presenting, I imagine it's like a versus, which is the best, which do you prefer? Look at the toys, I want the toys. And even the Shonen Jump cover had One Piece eating a burger in collab with McDonald's. This is not the first time that One Piece has collaborated with other brands or food brands. One of the most famous one, because it's beautiful, is this one with ramen, basically. And they're just like small clips of everyday life at a high school, but they are the Straw Hats. So Zoro in a kendo tournament with Mihawk. Look at this design. Look at this beautiful animation. We've got them in a high school. We can recognize a lot of the characters. Zoro training, the passage of time. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And that is only one ad. Then we've got Luffy. Vivi leaving. Got a bit of a Nami story as well, right? So it is just beautiful, beautiful animation and in collaboration with a ramen company. You've got them also collaborating with Kentucky. So you can make ice cream with this. Look at that! Kentucky. Right? So these people are just insane. I cannot believe that they would go after Iñaki over such an awesome commercial, which again, I imagine this is for Mexico. Anyway, it's for Spanish-speaking countries and the Spanish speakers. What I've seen from the comments, absolutely love it. So, you know what? Like, whatever. Hopefully this doesn't reach Iñaki. He's a very wholesome boy, very respectful, very nice, very caring. You know, he cares about the source material. He's learning Japanese now. He's read the manga. He has visited Oda Sensei many times, you know, and he's just a really wholesome boy. So, you know, how dare you go after such a sweet summer child? Anyway, those are my thoughts about this. People are insane. Get a life, get a job, like that one comment said. What do you think about this? Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!
All the ladies chronicling mayhem. She spins her tales with bright light, where dragons dance and heroes fight in the heart of a moonlit night.